Okay, the last problem we're going to look at, I see a y squared term, but I don't see an x squared term, so I'm only going to complete the square once. Now, I've created one that's a little harder, so you can see what happens when we run into this. My ultimate goal when I see a y squared, but not an x squared also, I'm trying to get to this form. Y minus k, the quantity squared, equals 4p times x minus h. So left side I'm going to have y squareds, but right side I'm going to have my x's. So I'm going to take these two terms and move them to the other side. At the same time, I need a y squared, not a 2y squared. So I'm going to divide all the way through. I'm going to divide out the 2. There are different ways to look at this. I'm going to write it like so. Now when you divide out from 3y, I have to divide out a 2. It's 3 halves. You just divide by the 2. Leave you blank. Now I'm making this much harder, so let's give you a good example to work from. I'm moving the 2x to the other side. I'm moving the 4 to the other side to make it a negative 4. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to complete the square with this term. We take half of the 3 halves, which is 3/4. We square it. We get 9/16. Now I created an ugly one. I'm putting 9/16 on this side. Now, I really put 2 times 9/16. That's 18/16. And 18/16 reduces by 2's to be 9/8. So I added 18/16 or 9/8 to both sides essentially. Now on that left side, 2 I'm going to leave for the moment. I'm going to factor. I take what's being squared in the first term, which is a y. I take what was being squared in the last term. Don't work too hard, guys. It's right here. It was 3/4. 3/4 times 3/4 was 9/16. I take the middle sign, which is a positive. That's factored. Even with fractions, it was that easy to factor. On the right side, I have a 2x. I have a negative 4 plus 9/8. Well, negative 4 is negative 4 over 1. Get a common denominator. That'd be negative 32/8. So, negative 32/8 plus 9/8 is negative 23/8. Now, I created an ugly one on purpose. Now, the next one, I need to get y minus k, the quantity squared. I have 2 instead. So I'm going to take both sides by 1/2. Those will cancel. I'm almost there. If you can handle this one, you can handle anything. Okay, distribute. I would have 1x minus 23/16. Okay, now this would be fine at the moment, but I want to get in the habit of looking for this. It needs to be x minus h, right? And it is. So basically, I pull off that 1. Now, this one doesn't do much. So it looks something like this. Now, if you left it right there for the moment, that would be fine. What I want you to understand is this 4p is a really important facet of our problem when we start graphing next time. So, since that value right there, the 1 represents the 4p, I could say 4p equals 1. So the p would have to be 1/4. So if you really want to get specific and good at this, stay in the habit of determining what that p-value is. So 4 times a fourth would be that 1. That matches the 4p format. X minus 23/16 gives me the x minus h that I need. That matches the form. Y minus k, the quantity squared, equals 4p times x minus h. That is as hard as they get. Hopefully that helped. Give you some good examples to look at. Do a great job on completing the square.